Wagwan YouTube, and you're now tuning in to Click React, where we bring bangers for you daily, man. I don't know if you guys have been seeing this Andrew Tate True Geordie saga that's been going on, but I just saw one clip, I think, of what he said, the racist comment that he made. And I tried to, do some searching just to find out what the background was, and I realized I didn't really see a video detailing everything. So I just decided to put a video together of what started it, how it, was in the middle, the continuation, and what led to True Geordie saying whatever racist comment he said. So that's what we're going to be looking at today and reacting to. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and turn on post notification, because as I said earlier, man, we drop videos every day. And we're just gonna get right into it, man, because this is a heated or trending topic going around right now. A lot of people don't really like Andrew Tate. He's normally the villain, but here comes another guy, True Geordie, saying some stupid shit, which is what Tate is known for, and now he's getting that heat. So I don't know, man. We'll see how this plays out. You guys let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys. So this is the first a video I found of the saga, and it's just basically Andrew Tate explaining what happened or what started the issue.
That is.
Yeah. So he is the story behind me and True Geordie is very simple. He found out I ran a
that watch is crazy.
When I was giving my insights on male-female dynamics, saying that I know these things because I have 75 women who work for me, and I also have 75 women who work for me who are being paid by men. So I see the interaction between the man and the webcam girl. I get to hear about the interaction between the man and his wife, who he doesn't fuck, and then there's the interaction between me and my webcam girls. So it's like a hierarchy of every single level. So I understand all of it.
Webcam girl. Oh, it's like those. Is that like those ads that pop up talking with girls talking about like, oh, are you single? Are you alone? Stupid shit like that. Is that wow? I didn't know he has that type of company. Okay, so I guess True Geordie passed his judgment on that. Okay.
So when I was saying this, he did a takedown video on me, saying that I only know whores, and every girl who works for me is a slut, and that
that's a bold statement right there.
I'm a pimp and all this crazy shit. And I did a reply video saying, listen, some of the girls who work for me are happily married. I think it's very unfair to judge 75 people you've never met and call them all whores and
100%.
sluts. And my brother said he's
I like
way
his hand
too angry at
sides.
these girls. Why does he hate these webcam girls so bad?
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, a few months later, some messages leaked between him and a webcam girl. That's where his hatred came from. And the messages are him begging to be dominated. He wanted a dildo up his ass. He
What? A what of his what?
wanted her to cheat on him. He wanted to worship her. All these crazy shit. And it's all there with his name on it. So it's obviously clear why you had a problem with the girls who work for me, because you're begging them to dildo you and they're saying, it costs this much and I guess you want it for free. I don't know. He had a deep hatred for women. And I identified that.
He sure did.
He obviously shut up after that a little bit. He went away, he came back. Then he said my name a few times. And I said, listen, my friend, we've had our conversations. You insulted all the girls who worked for me, who were very nice girls. He made some full-grown women cry. I had to console them and say, listen, don't listen to this guy. He made full-grown women break down and cry. He's a bad person. He turns out to be a sexual deviant who was mocked on the internet for a very long time.
It's crazy that these words are coming from Andrew Tate, no? Like, he made women cry. And people would make it seem like, that's what Tate does himself.
And some people may have forgotten, but I certainly haven't. Our conversations are pretty much over. What's the bottom line? So the only way he can restore honor after begging for a dildo up his ass is to meet me in the cage.
If this nigga can beat up every man in the world that tries to talk shit, nobody can talk, because he'll break their jaw.
And beat me. Because then he gets to say I beat up Andrew Tate and he can stop being a dildo lover. But if he refuses to do that, then he can stay a dildo lover for the rest of his fucking human years and just hide from me.
So here we have the video of him responding to Andrew Tate calling him out to a fight. All right.
I don't give a shit about Andrew Tate.
Really?
Would you box him or celebrity boxing?
Well, he has a
Jake
fighting
Paul?
background.
If
I
he
need
come
to
up to me
respect
in
it.
my face,
Yeah.
I would absolutely punch him in the face. But am I going to make effort to go running every morning? No, I don't care. He's not worth that.
All right. So then, if that's the case, right? You don't need to do that. See him in person. Just message him, be like, yo, we can run a parking lot fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys really feel that strongly about each other, one called you out, and it's like, what's the talking shit thing gonna do for you guys? Like, you know what I mean? Like, was that what you guys find as a manly trait? Like, to just be talking and yapping at each other on the internet? Like, it's so weird.
Yeah, I
He's not
respect
worth
that
that.
so much.
We can do it right here, right now, but I'm not getting in the ring and making an effort.
Or just make it convenient for yourselves. He can just call and be like, yo, you know, I'm in LA on da da da. He'd be like, all right, I think I should be around at that time. Let's just meet in the parking lot. Like, you guys are both talking shit, so just do that then.
You know what I mean? He's not worth
I can
it.
fight anybody, but if I do, I want to do working.
I can't agree with the he's not worth it thing, because he's definitely worth it because you got clout from talking about Andrew Tate. A lot of people do, right? Like, that's what people are in search for. Like, you're talking about a trending topic, so you can't say he's not worth it if you're...
Comes down to that, bro.
No,
Like, if you didn't
I've
need
got a
cardio,
podcast
bro.
to make. I've got a business to run. I'm not going to take time out to worry about Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not like him. I'm not daddy's little rich boy. I got to earn my shit to get here. Do you know what I mean? So let's get that out there. Though. He's a little rich boy as well.
Did he come from money?
Oh, he come from money.
So that comment about daddy's little rich boy or whatever, then, you know, sparked some more fire in Andrew Tate. I guess that really rubbed him the wrong way, because for him, he didn't come from money. Him and his brother both went on their podcast, which I'm going to show you next, and they were talking about it.
Geordie saying I'm a weirdo and I'm from some rich guy. I'm a rich guy from a rich family.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Look at his brother's face when he's like,
Dad's money, yeah.
Dad's money. When the world number 2 came out in a recent YouTube video saying we're right and that there's no money in chess.
so apparently how True Geordie came by that statement is that their dad was a big chess player, like the Tate name with that chess symbol or whatever, and that's what he assumed. You know, that's what led him to assume that they're from money.
The world number 2 in chess came out and said, yeah, these guys are right. There's no money in chess. My father played the Tate's father.
Yeah, exactly. You want to talk about sexual deviancy? How about the screenshots of True Geordie?
Oh my God. You can have whatever you want, even if you tell me. Whoa. This is on the internet for people to see? This is kind of crazy.
Begging for dildos. Let's talk about this,
Well,
shall we?
begging for dildos up his butt. And he insulted girls who used to work for the business I used to run.
Please,
years
could
ago.
I suck the dildo?
Like the way your arse. I like the way they say ass is funny. It drives me wild. The way it feels on my face. Whoa, brother. Oh wow, yeah.
Dildo? Is it big and
I can see why he hates Andrew. If Andrew's on the internet posting this type of shit, that's the man's private life. Like,
black? Please put it up my bum. All you have to do is Google this up. Google.
Whoa, bro. I feel so weird even reading this shit. Like, it's just so wild. Fuck, would it be okay? Whoa, I cannot read that. Wow.
Google
Right,
True Geordie. Google True Geordie screenshots.
And then what was it?
This is the guy saying I'm dangerous.
And then what was it? No, one second. I saw a True Geordie clip. Would you ever fight Andrew Tate? Well, if I ever saw Andrew Tate, I'd punch him in the face.
I fucking dare you to try,
I dare you.
fatso.
I double dare you.
I dare you, fatty. You fat fuck.
Yo.
I dare you to.
Andrew is too funny. I don't care what nobody says. I don't agree with everything he says, but he is a funny guy, bro. You guys cannot take that from the man. Like, some of the shit he says is wild, but I think some of the things he says is true too, and that goes with a lot of people. It is just funny that they're both doing this back and forth shit on the internet, and especially as a man that's a fighter, I wouldn't expect him to do this much talking, to be honest. Like, if Andrew Tate said he's about that life, you don't even need to post a video. I'm sure if you really wanted to, and you're well connected, like you said you are, you could find out where True Geordie's gonna be at and go fuck him up. For me, at this point, they're just both back and forth talking shit. You know, nothing is really out of hand at this point, other than True Geordie, you know, insulting all the females that work for Andrew. You know, there's a little bit of roasting. He's calling him a fat fuck, what have you. But I feel like if Andrew's directly speaking to True Geordie on him, like he's saying, oh, he's fat, or if True Geordie comes back and says, oh, you're bald, or, you know, your eyes are crossed, whatever, that's fine. I think you guys are talking about each other, but once you involve other people that have nothing to do with it, I think that's wrong. You know what I mean? There's no need for that.
Are you fighting Andrew Tate? Mate, come on.
Andrew Tate's got God on his side now. There's no way Brian would win that.
You know, I don't like that comment that guy made, just because he just, when you bring God into anything and you're, you know, being sarcastic and shit like that, like, I don't think there's ever a place for that, for me personally.
Although I would
Like he was trying to be funny, right? Like I didn't find that funny.
gladly blow myself up if I could take that fucking shitbag with us.
That's the use.
Bro, what the fuck? Nah, I need to pull that back.
Gladly blow myself up if I could take that fucking shitbag with us.
That's the use of a stereotype there, which is obviously not
No shit, Tweedle stupid dumb. Like what?
what he.
I'm just saying, if he really wants to prove it, do the right thing. Let's see how.
It's a stereotype.
I'm confused. What part of that is meant to be funny? I would gladly blow that fucker up if whatever. I'm just saying if he wants to do the like. I'm so
Let's see how about that life you really are.
Yes, although, yeah, not all Muslims.
about what life. So basically, this dumbass is trying to say, after he converted to Muslim, that Muslims' way of fighting is blowing people up, and that's why he's saying, is he really about that life? Like, what a stupid ass thing to say. There is no way. I'm sure you guys have seen stuff about Kyrie in the media and him being basically he's fucked because of what he posted, right? He didn't even say anything, and even in the interviews he replied saying, "Oh, I can't be anti-Semitic, yada yada yada." This guy literally said some stupid racist shit, Islamophobic, right? That's what it is. He literally said that. So I would really like to see what is gonna happen to him.
Dislike. One of them is True Geordie. Anyone who's followed me long enough understands why. He's a very insulting, fat, vulgar. He's a dickhead. He's an unlikable person. He's not very smart. He's stupid. He has his little girlfriend who sits next to him. And they did a video about me long ago where they were insulting a bunch of women who worked
Which
for me,
was the
calling
first
them
video
horrible
I showed.
names. He made full-grown women cry. I replied and said that's a horrible thing to do and he should apologize. He refused to apologize because he was full of hate. Turns out the man was full of hate because he ended up begging for dildos off of a woman. The screenshots were leaked of him begging
Yo, this summary that Tate's giving right now is wild.
for dildos, begging to suck on them, begging to be cheated on because he likes to be dominated by females. He sits there, fat. That's why he eats so much, to try and pretend he's bigger than he is. He sits there fat, trying to convince the world it's muscle and that he's a tough guy. But truthfully, he begs to be dominated by females. So this person is genuinely a piece of shit. And now,
I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, True Geordie's figure of looking, he's on steroids. Obviously, that's friggin' obvious. And I didn't know that people took steroids to just run a podcast. Maybe he's a bodybuilder. I don't know. I don't want to be talking out of line there, but you would never expect those type of things that were in those text messages if they were true. Because I don't know personally. Apparently, he did admit that they're true. To be messaging that type of shit, it's kind of crazy.
after me converting to Islam, he made a piece on one of his podcasts saying that I'm not true in my conversion, and then insulted all Muslims. Then that Muslims blow themselves up, and that I should go blow myself up. We should all blow ourselves up, making fucking racist comments about an entire
So he didn't say it in that much words, but that is what he
religion, and
said.
that's somehow funny. Let me tell you something, my friend, and if True Geordie, if you're watching this is a message directly to you. There are certain times in life you need to know when to shut the fuck up.
For
There
sure.
are certain things which are not funny.
That's the thing with talking, right? Like if your job is to talk as a podcast host and whatever, you might say the wrong thing. We're human beings and we're not perfect. I know he tried to apologize for it, but I don't think some things can be taken back or should be forgiven. Or if you forgive, you can't forget. And if you're not forgetting that he said some shit like that, I don't see how I can be promoting the type of hate that you put out there. You know what I mean?
Certain things are not beyond reprisal. You don't sit and insult a man's religion. Just like you don't insult a man's entire company and the people who work for him. That's one thing. But to insult my religion and the religion of billions of people across the fucking planet.
Yeah, that's
making
kinda
ignorant
crazy.
jokes about fucking blowing our...
I don't see how certain things, as I said, can be taken back. Yeah. All right. You know, I'm sure in every religion, forgiveness is taught as a thing. So even if he is forgiven for that, I don't think this person should be allowed on a platform because there's so many people that are out there that people are fighting to cancel them every day for saying way less. So it's kind of strange to me if he is still able to keep his platform and still make money. Obviously, people that agree with him, you know, will still support him on that shit because maybe he isn't Islamophobic, but he has followers that are, and they will still continue to watch and promote his shit. And that's just the way the world works, unfortunately. But let me know what you guys think of the situation. My opinion is Tate in general, he says a lot of fucked up shit himself, but nothing as bad as True Geordie has said or just said. But let me know what you guys think. You know, what are your thoughts? Appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later, man.